So it's Amanda Watson at the Equestrian Index, and I'm so excited to be talking to all of the brilliant exhibitors who you're going to be able to come and visit at HOYS this year. HOYS 2024, 75 years old. So there's going to be loads of special stuff going on, happening the 9th to the 13th of October at the NEC. And speaking of special, I'm really delighted to be talking this morning to one of the busiest stands at the event. It's Kelly from Knights of Middle England, and they're going to be on stand L39, we believe, this year. And you'll know it, Kelly. Won't everyone will be able to know where it is because you'll have cues as usual.
Yes.
I
hope. Yeah. Thank you very much for having me. Yes, you're right there. If you see a queue of people for a stand, there's a good chance it's ours.
And it is absolutely brilliant. We'll get into that in a minute. But just to kind of start us off, Kelly, you know, I'm sure many people will have heard of you, but just give us a bit of a taster as to how Knights of Middle England sort of started and kind of what is it that you do?
Well, Knights of Middle England, as you might guess, actually started life as a jousting company and a jousting team. So it was born through a passion and a love of horses and a passion and a love of performing and bringing those two things together to create the Knights of Middle England by my husband, Carl. He already jousted and is a trained actor and performer and has grown up around horses and riding horses. And so had this idea to start his own jousting company, but also to start a school, which is what makes us really unique, is we don't only perform, but we also teach. So whilst we do still have a medieval name, we are very much not just medieval by nature. We may have started by jousting shows, but now our shows are theatrical stunt shows. So they do involve jousting, trick riding, stunt riding. We do eras all the way from Roman times all the way up to the modern age. And so we do big performances all over the country. We travel all over and Europe, worldwide. But we also have a base at our equestrian centre in Warwick where we teach unique and different equestrian disciplines. So we're not your average riding school by any stretch of the imagination. And we specialise in 4 disciplines, which is jousting, obviously, but also horse archery, trick riding and side saddle. So they're the 4 pillars, if you like, of the business and the teaching that we do. And we take people of all ages, all abilities, whether you're a pro rider looking to do something different, or actually you're a non-rider looking to have a go at something, tick it off the bucket list or learn a new skill or a new hobby. We take people from never having done anything, training them all the way up to, we had train horse archers who compete internationally. We've taken trick riders and taught them to trick ride, and they now trick ride in the industry. Or people just come along for a hobby and a bit of fun.
I mean, it is absolutely amazing. And I was lucky enough last year to see your show because you had a show at HOYS, which was Greece, and it was absolutely incredible. So I'm sorry to everyone who missed it last year. It was definitely worth it.
You missed out.
So,
you did.
Yeah, you really did miss out. So keep your eyes peeled on what these guys have got going on throughout the year. I'll give you the website address at the end. Now, I mean, there's obviously a huge plethora of things there. Now, the stand, tell us about the stand a little bit, because it's not just you guys sitting there and chatting about it, is it?
Well, of course not. That wouldn't be very us. No, our stand is very much interactive. So the stand, you can come to the stand and sort of talk to us and find out all about who we are and what we do. But the focus of the stand is to get visitors to HOYS engaged and interested in what we do, and opening up our key passion that we have with the disciplines we teach is we want to open up other equestrian sports. Everyone knows about your Olympic disciplines, your dressage, your show jumping, your eventing. What we want to do is highlight that there's so much more out there. The 4 disciplines we teach, but also others, they're the main 4 that we do, but we have experience in so many other ones and can point people in the direction. But come to our stand and have a go for yourself. That's where we're a little bit different, is we have our barrels and our wooden horses there where you can get onto a trick saddle and have a go at a couple of tricks on the barrel and see if you might want to come and have a go on a horse. Get onto one of our wooden horses, sit in a side saddle. Maybe you've sort of seen the side saddle. Obviously, there's all the side saddle competition that happens at HOYS. They have a side saddle class. And you could sit on a side saddle for yourself and see if you might fancy riding a slightly different way. and just find out more all about the disciplines that we teach and what opportunities there are to get into these unique and exciting disciplines more than just your average riding.
And it really is. And everyone who's on the stand, I have to say, everyone's got a big grin on their faces. And there's an awful lot of parents or bystanders sort of going, because it is quite stunning. And the contortions that people are pulling up there are quite incredible. And your team are great as well, aren't they? They're such a grand gang, and they're show-offs, to be honest.
Let's be honest, we all are. Good job, really. We wouldn't be very good at our jobs if
no, precisely. But it's absolutely
we did enjoy a little performance every now and again.
Absolutely. Now, tell us ways that people can get involved. Obviously, you have, these 4 incredible disciplines that you teach people. How can people get involved? And can, as you've already said, can absolutely everybody get involved? Are there any kind of sort of things people need to think about before they come to you?
Yes, so everyone is welcome. We run experience days, so sort of one-off have-a-go sessions. We do regular lessons and training. We do multiple day clinics and courses. We have lots of options for all the disciplines that we teach. There are so many different ways you can get involved, whether you just want to come on a jousting experience day and be a knight for a day, come to night school, get dressed up, have a go, tick it off the list, or you want to learn to joust all the way up the levels, then we do regular training sessions. We do side saddle costumed photo shoot experiences. So we have all these beautiful costumes.
Amazing.
That are all historic costumes throughout the years, and you can get dressed up, have a sit on the side. So you do a little intro session to get you sitting on the saddle, but then we actually go out with a professional photographer. You go round our grounds, through our woods and fields and things, and you get a professional photo shoot as part of the experience. And you can do that. That's not just for the ladies' side saddle. If there's anyone who fancies riding astride and maybe putting on some of the medieval costume and dressing up as a knight instead, so the photo shoot experiences are a lot of fun. And for the trick riding the horse archery, we do regular training sessions, clinics, camps, all of that. So there's really lots of options for all different levels. And there are options for all different levels of rider. So whilst we do have some limitations and you need to be able to ride to a certain standard for some of the activities, in all of the disciplines, if you're a non-rider and you want to come and try something, there is an option that will work for you.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
So the key is we want to make these disciplines as accessible as possible. We want to make equestrian sport as accessible as possible and really open the doors and encourage people in.
Yeah, because it is such a phenomenal sport on every, across every discipline, isn't it? It's the contact with the horses and the fun that people can have with them that's the most important thing. So no, absolutely. That's absolutely brilliant. Now I know when you're there, you also have sort of a whole range of bits and pieces that people can buy into. So you have the gifts. I think the gift vouchers are probably one of the quickest things to whiz off the stand. But tell us a little bit about those, because to be honest, if you've got someone who loves this sort of stuff, it's a fantastic gift, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And October's a perfect time of year to be getting yourself organized for Christmas. The C word, I know, couldn't possibly talk about it this early, but some people like to be organized. And we always do a cheeky little show offer as well. So we sell vouchers on the stand for all of the courses and activities that we do, and they're valid for 12 months. So it's great to get your Christmas shopping done early, or treat yourself. Doesn't have to be for someone else. Come and take advantage of our show offer, buy a voucher when you come and see us on the day, and then you can come and book yourself in for an experience whenever.
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant, Kelly. It's everybody head to knightsofmiddleengland.com. Spend a little bit of time on the website, because there's a huge amount of information there, and you probably it's a great idea to go and do that before you head to the event, because you're gonna have to queue to have a chat. So have an idea in your mind of what it is that you'd like to do with the Knights of Middle England, and do please, everybody, head to L39. As I say, even if you stand and watch everybody else, you're going to have a great time, but they're definitely worth a visit. Kelly, it's been, as ever, super to chat to you, and we can't wait to come and watch everyone on the stand. I might even wear some trousers this year and have a go.
Do it. Come and have a go. You have to. No, thank you very much. We're really excited to be back at HOYS again with the stand. We can't wait to see everyone there. So please do come, say hello, have a chat, have a go, and we look forward to seeing everyone there.
Brilliant. We'll see you then. Thanks, Kelly.
Bye.